Hey guys, I feel like this is an important video and helpful to remember about discernment and you know, your reality creator, right? You make your own rules, in your reality. The moment you are having people make rules for you, you're giving your power away. And if that's what you desire to do, that's fine. But if it's not, recognize that. And otherwise, you're playing by their rules and not your own, and not your own belief systems that you resonate, that you're aligned to. You're playing by theirs, which you probably aren't even aligned to begin with, right? And if you are, that's fine. Disregard this message as a whole, then. But, this is for people that have been doing that with specific types of people they've been watching. They're like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't really opt into having these types of rules on myself because they made those rules for themselves. It doesn't mean it has to apply to you, you know what I mean? It's just like belief system rules and stuff well, you're not manifesting right if you're dual minded, or you're not manifesting right if you're doing something doing. No, it's all about being. And if you are in a decent amount of being, it's going to manifest. And you know what? Things are going to manifest no matter what. The fact that people have to tell you this stuff is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You can manifest whatever you want, you know, because what you want wants you, and it's already, done. All you do is just be in alignment to whatever, and it's whatever you want to believe, whatever you want to experience. All right, you don't have to believe well, if they could be in alignment. You don't have to believe that either. You know what I mean? Whatever, whatever you desire to create. That's the importance of that. Trying to hold my phone without covering the mic. I've realized why I do that, because it has my hand feel comfortable, and this particular phone is kind of big that I'm using right now. Always remember to drink water. Mouth feels kind of dry. The mind got a little faster for a moment, so. Oh man. I cannot do this one-handed, apparently. It didn't want to stay because it's a frozen water bottle. Whoops. Yeah, I kind of spilled. Yeah. Mistakes, accidents. It depends on how you want to perceive those too, how you want to experience them. You know, you can make mistakes if they're just things that you just keep unconsciously manifesting, that things you're doing, manifesting, whatever, being, and you actually don't resonate with that. You can interpret it as a mistake, but at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be. It could be, a lesson, all kinds of things. it's like at the end of the day, what do you want to experience? And then just, keep going, keep practicing being, and don't complicate it. All these minds out there, they just want to give you all this complication crap. And I guess it can be fun because it was for me in the past. But like, it's actually more simpler than that. It really is. And as for healing, you heal naturally after you have like done a bunch of inner work. That just things happen naturally. You don't have to force anything. It's just natural. And then you just allow it. You just allow things to like happen and experience. You don't push it away. You're just like, yeah, everything is bringing me closer anyways. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing to help incorporate. When you're going through uncomfortable stuff, like this is bringing me closer to things that I intended to create. You know, it's a wonderful thing. It doesn't have to be bad, even though you may not like that. It's not fun, and rightfully so. But it's something to remember and utilize because it helps you be more accepting. Yeah, like if you want to study all the things, go ahead, fine, that's cool. But remember, you make the rules like to your own personal reality, and you don't have to agree with everything. You don't have to, you know. And notice when certain things aren't aligned. Like for example, you love animals, yet you still believe you have to eat them, even though like you don't have to believe that. That's easy easy to be like, okay, I don't have to believe that anymore. I could just manifest things that I enjoyed as a kid that doesn't have to hurt them. And I can manifest all the like stuff that doesn't involve hurting animals and just messing with them or the planet. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful manifestation, at least for me. Like like I love them, and like why, like knowing who I am, like why would I want to still participate in that? Like, doesn't make sense to like to me, to my values, to like what's in my heart. I'm like, that's crazy. No, that's not necessary anymore. Nothing is, you know. It's up to you to make these choices and decisions, and know that it is very easy. Just just go through it, and like that's about it. So yeah, you're the reality creator of your reality, and remember who you are, and just keep being present. Like that's a very fundamental, important thing. Otherwise, you're gonna miss some things here and there. It's gonna happen, and forcing yourself to be present. No, you just make that intention and just keep practicing. You know, no need to force anything. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope it finds you guys well, and helps you on wherever you're at. You know, comment down below where you're at and what you got out of the video. It helps me understand where people are at and what they get out of these videos. You know, I love creating these videos, and I always will. And this video is a reminder, like, it's up to you. You create your own rules. Like, don't make so many crazy rules for yourself. That would be the mind. Like, it's not necessary. You don't have to.